Billy Badass Butter TV, y'all. Billy Badass Butter TV. I'm all over it. Like,
Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? Yeah, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Billy Bad Butter subscribers? How y'all doing, man? Thank you guys for subscribing, and thank you guys for riding. You feel me? Yeah, man. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day out here. Just riding from Seattle back to Tacoma. You know, traffic's a little crappy. But anyway, though, y'all see the title. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do the thing, man. Hit the button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Man, most of all, comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about these two topics, man. We're gonna talk about the Diddy case. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about the Drake lawsuit trash that he doing to try to fake yeah. So we're gonna get into that. But right now, I just want to talk about the execution. My question is, Daddy Combs get roaded right in front of the world, broad, or what? God, you think I heard about their railroaded, because we haven't seen no evidence of anything that the state alleges he did. No, to the contrary. To the contrary. All we have seen in the past 2 years is Diddy is guilty, 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 guilty without a trial. Every channel you turn on is going to show the downfall of Diddy. The downfall of Diddy. Every news station is going to bring up him beating up on Cassie in the video. Every podcast is going to talk about the Diddy baby oil and Diddy do it and Diddy not do it, and Diddy's a monster, Diddy's a terrible person, Diddy's a terrible monster that did things and left a bunch of victims in the wake of his terror since he been in the music industry for the past 30 years. He just hurting men's behinds, snatching women's cookies from them and crushing them. You name it. He jamming up Echo fashion designers in the closets of Macy's and having his way with them, right? We heard all that. Then the mysterious witnesses, the witnesses that have remained anonymous, the anonymous witnesses. We watched the girl and her father, the mysterious girl that was ran up in by Jay-Z, allegedly. Jay-Z Beyonce and Diddy when she was young and got lost in New York, though she got a ride. Anyway, we saw that get tossed out. We saw that get tossed out. That fake charges with the lawyer Bixby, Bugsby, whatever his name is, Bisbee, whatever that lawyer's name is that want money from all black millionaires in the world, or yeah, in America, excuse me, not the world, but just our country. He want, any black millionaire, the latest being Shannon Sharp. This man want money from them for their victims, but I digress on that. The jury got picked. Finally, the jury got picked. Supposedly today, allegedly. But Monday, during the picking of the jury, it was widely reported that the judge asked these potential jurors, had they heard of Puff Daddy or Sean Combs? Had they heard of them? And that they, will they be able to, do this case and decide his guilt or innocence without bias? The potential jurors were dismissed because they honestly said they could not do it. They saw the tape of him whooping on Cassie, and in their brain, he already guilty. Some were dismissed, but who's to say that some didn't get put on that jury still, right? So we got that. Now we got people trying to figure out who these victims are who are going to testify against Diddy, right? Then come Tuesday, just last Tuesday, the first victim, the state's star witness. Man, y'all share, hit that like button, man. Get that like button up. Thank you. Please and thank you in advance. So yeah. The star witness, the prosecutor's star witness. We don't know who it is. I've heard, it was Kid Cudi. I heard it was what's the guy's name that brought the lawsuit? Lil Rod, right? We heard it was Lil Rod. Whoever it was supposed to be or whoever it wasn't, the prosecutor let the court know Tuesday that they could not find the witness, or that the witness changed their mind about testifying. That's what has been reported. Now here we are, Friday, May 9th, right? Trial's supposed to move forward, and they can't find another witness. Another witness don't want to testify. Be it whatever you say it is. Fear of retribution from Diddy. Just don't want to be called a snitch, whatever have you. Whatever reason you come up with, the witnesses no longer want to testify. Okay, that's that. So we got witnesses not wanting to show up. We got jurors, potential jurors, and jurors that may have got picked saying that they cannot be impartial due to the mass media showing that the guilty behavior of this monster Sean Combs. Okay, we got that right. Now we find out that the RICO, the RICO, the racketeering, indictment of a criminal organization, right, is no longer valid. That's no longer valid. The judge threw that out. Now, I don't know how you charge this man. First of all, I don't know how you charge one person with being an entire organization. How you gonna charge one man, Diddy, one man, Sean Combs, with being an organization that traffics humans, men and women, sexually, or just that brings in drugs? Because remember, there was that one white man that was from Russia that was on Law TV, who we watched tell these outlandish stories about how Donald Trump was in office, or is going to win the office, and Diddy is the drug trafficker of America. Diddy is Nino Brown. Diddy, he was supposed to be a sex worker who poked on Cassie while Diddy watched. Right? That's what this guy, this old man was, right? Because he was old. He had missing hair in the middle. You know, he was fairly middle-aged white man. Said he was from Russia. He said he brought in the pink Molly or methamphetamines. He didn't know what it was, but he said pink cocaine, I think he called it. He said he got it from Diddy, and he was forced to use it. He was forced to hump on Diddy's wife. He was forced to do all these things, but he also admitted to being paid for doing those things. So you can't say you got paid to do those things, but he also forced you to do those things. Then you had the drug mule, who we all seen, little bitty white guy, fairly young, maybe late 20s, early 30s, young white guy, who was supposed to be the Diddy drug mule. The Diddy drug mule. His job was to stay with dope on him at all times, whether it was the pink Molly, or whether it was the pink coke, or whether it was mushrooms or marijuana, whatever. His job was to have that stuff on him at all times. And when Diddy called him, he had to come running with all the dope. We had the drug mule, right? Neither one of these people are no longer named in the organization RICO Conspiracy Act. Or I don't even know if they were named in it to begin with. They were just seen as the witnesses and the victims of Diddy. That's how they were portrayed in the media, right? I have to say, when I heard the dude talking to the police in the interrogation room, I knew he was full of shit. Me personally, I knew he was full of shit. For one, he was mixing MAGA with Diddy. He was mixing MAGA, QAnon conspiracy theories with the Diddy case. That's what the guy was doing. Not in my opinion. That's a fact. He was doing that in the police interview. He brought up President Trump. He brought up MAGA. He brought up a couple hot button political talking points at the time. And then he also said he flew on the plane carrying drugs for Diddy. Then he wants us to believe that Diddy is, you know, Pablo Escobar of America. Diddy brings all, according to that guy, Diddy brings in all the drugs into America. Yeah, yeah. According to that guy's story. Anyway, that guy no longer testifying. That guy's testimony no longer useful, I guess. Or they can't find him. Or he just don't want to testify. Or the prosecution don't want him to testify because he'll probably get ate up on cross-examination by Diddy's law team. I don't know. But what I do know is he's no longer coming forth. And also what I know is the judge dismissed the RICO charge because he said it did not apply to Puff Daddy, to Sean Combs. The RICO Act, according to the judge, did not apply to Puff Daddy. Right? So if we know that, maybe it's news to people, to you. It was news to me today. I saw it. Guess where I saw it? I saw it on DJ Academic. King Academics showed the law TV lawyers discussing it. They discussed that the judge not only threw out the RICO, the racketeering charge, but I guess he also threw out the sex trafficking charge. So I ask you, if Diddy is no longer being charged with what the feds charged him with, how do they just amend charges and change them into something different? I don't get that part. I don't understand that. How do you change what we was doing? You know, it's like we playing baseball. We kill game, we play baseball, and then all of a sudden, new players come on the field, and he took the baseball in the bat and threw a basketball on the court. Now we playing baseball with basketball rules, and it just don't add up. It just don't add up. So it don't matter what you think or what I think about Diddy being guilty or what he did. We are supposed to be, as American citizens, we are supposed to be innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. That does not apply here. It does not apply here. The feds have used the media to, you know, make Diddy look guilty from the gate. First of all, before they even arrested him, before they even charged this man, they were saying he was guilty of this, that, and the third. And I think TMZ ran the first episode of The Downfall of Diddy. Now I get it. TMZ is just a celebrity magazine and celebrity show that has opinions, and they use facts and they use opinions and they do what they do and they report. But before Diddy was even charged, they had The Downfall of Diddy, basically showing how guilty the man was and saying that he was on his way to prison. Then after that, you get the United States military Now, I'm just being facetious and sarcastic when I say the United States military, but that's what it looked like. It looked like the army went to Diddy's homes and arrested, searched him, kicked in the door with the battering ram. They had the army tank out. They was in military gear. They looked like, they was getting ready to go get Escobar, Pablo Escobar. It looked like they was there to get a serial killer that had been, you know, trafficking women and had about 30 women under his basement, right? Then you had that. The police went up in there like that. Looked like the military was at his house, right? Then you had right after his arrest, they had apparently they went up in his California homes and his New York residence and some other residents all at the same time. Yep, that's what they did. Made him look stupid guilty. And then they charged him with over oops, are we back on? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, oh. So the military show up at Diddy's house already making him look guilty. Then you got every podcaster, YouTuber, uh, uh, you know, savant journalist all over the internet for about a year talking about Diddy's mansion has been exposed to have tunnels underneath, tunnels where he was trafficking all the girls. See, now, I'm gonna stay on topic with just Diddy, but we all saw the Epstein case, and Epstein killed himself. Epstein had the island. Epstein had all the rich people there. They had millions of dollars. We saw a particular guy, DT, with Epstein all the time. Ever since he was young, Epstein and his wife have been supplying Trump with girlfriends. I think that's where Melania came. Now, if you ask me, them is rich people trafficking stuff. We know that they traffic in women. We know that the Russian mafia traffics women. We know that. We don't never see those people being held accountable or anything. But you want the point I'm trying to make is they try to make Diddy the owner of Epstein Island. And that's crazy to me because y'all know, they know who is really doing it. Rich, white, conservative males. Yeah, but let them tell it. It's only Democrats. All right. Anyway, I digress. So they make Diddy look guilty, guilty, guilty before he even has his first day in court. Right? Now, they denied Diddy bail. They denied him bail. But yet, the owners of Amber, Comby, and Finch are arrested for the same stuff. It's widely reported that that rich white guy had been doing worse stuff than Diddy for longer than Diddy. But guess what, y'all? he got released with bail, probably the same day he was arrested. And they say the people, the victims that he got, that the Abercrombie and Finch guy got, they scared to death. But that don't matter. Abercrombie and Finch, yeah, Epstein. Donald Trump has more accusations and judgments against him for sexual assault. But y'all made him president. Anyway, we're watching Diddy get railroaded in broad daylight. We're watching it. We're watching the prosecution's case fall apart right in front of us, but none of that matters. He's still guilty. Now, the stuff y'all say he's guilty of is whooping on his wife, Cassie, whooping on Cassie. We know for a fact he's guilty of that because we all saw the tape. But guess what? He didn't get charged for that. Do y'all think that the police, that was the first time that the police saw that tape? No, they've been knowing that that tape existed. That was just the feds wanted the public to see it because the feds want the public to convict. Y'all the same public. Y'all the same public that voted for Donald Trump with uh, a whole bunch of sexual assault charges against him. Y'all the same public that voted for him and said his uh, uh, sexual deviance is okay with you. But y'all the same people that want Diddy uh, thrown under the jail, and y'all don't even know what he did. Apparently, he sex traffics women, sex traffics men. He brings all the drugs into America, flooded every ghetto community with cocaine and crack and shit, like Scarface. Even in the 80s when he wasn't nobody, he was doing that. So there we have it, man. Um, he guilty. Before trial even began, he was guilty. The potential jurors told the judge, yeah, he's guilty, man. I can't even be impartial. I done seen and heard everything under the sun for what Diddy done did. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. What y'all think? Do y'all think I mean, take your personal feelings out of it. We know he probably is a monster. That's not what this is about. This is about the rule of law and the United States Constitution affording every American citizen the right to a fair and impartial trial. Being innocent until proven guilty. But here is a prime example. No matter how much money you have, your black ass is guilty until your lawyers can prove you innocent. So that is hypocrisy and the exact opposite of what we've been told forever, right? Let me know what y'all think. I got to take a short break and I'll be right back. And we're going to talk about Drake and the UMG rebuttal. Okay, let's get it. Boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Boom, boom, doo, doo, doo. That's my break music. Billy Bad Butter TV. Boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Billy Bad Butter TV. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And we are back. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We watching Diddy get railroaded right in front of the world. So moving right along to the next topic. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment. You feel me? Billy Bad Butter TV, man. I got a long way to go, with this whole YouTuber streamer stuff, but I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Academics, I'm on your butt, man. No pause, no Diddy. I ain't on nobody but mine. I'm on your coattail. I'm on your coattail. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming, man. Yeah. Click them notifications, man, so y'all know when I go live. Anyway, so back to the Lawbrey versus rap lawsuit. If y'all been listening, Drake been telling you guys, fuck rap. Fuck black people, period. Especially black Americans. Drake got a problem with y'all. And all you black Americans that are, Drake fans and Kendrick haters, man, y'all better reassess yourselves, because Drake can't stand you motherfuckers. That's why he streams with Aiden Ross, a known white supremacist. That's why he say in his new album, Give Me a Hug, that's why he says he's like Hulk Hogan. He like Hulk Hogan. Y'all, if y'all familiar with Hulk Hogan, niggas all over America grew up loving the Hulkster, Hulkamania, WrestleMania, Hulk Hogan with them big pythons whooping it. Then we grow up, get grown men, and find out that Hulk Hogan hate niggas. Hulk Hogan hate black folks, man. Look at all the people on Fox News and Friends that hated Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl show. They hated it. They went out their way on Fox News to try to act like they never heard of Kendrick Lamar. But that's bullshit. That's why I love the fact that Kendrick Lamar sampled their voices on a prior album. You understand? Before the rap beef, before Drake verse Kendrick verse Drake rap, whatever it was, before that, K. Dot been getting this bitch jumping, right? Y'all remember the Damn album? Yeah, the Damn album. DNA. That was a pretty famous song. I got loyalty inside my DNA, broken quarter piece of War and Peace inside my DNA. I got that shit hard. That was dope. Kendrick Lamar, DNA. The very beginning of that song, he samples Fox and Friends. And guess what they said? Kendrick Lamar states his views on police brutality with that line in the song, and we hate the po-po, want to kill us in the street for show. And then that MAGA bitch said, "Oh, please, I don't like it." And then the song come on. I got loyalty. The point of what I'm telling you is that was years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, maybe longer. but they knew his name. They knew who he was. And they knew back then that they hated him. Then they do the Super Bowl. And now they've never heard of him. See, that's how easy it is for them white folks to sit over there and just lie. They ain't just white. They got them niggas. They got the token niggas over there. They got the Jason Whitlocks and the other, you know what I'm saying? They got them coon ass niggas over there sitting in the room, lying on both of y'all, lying on all of us. That's all they do is make up stuff. They make up stuff to fit their narrative. That's what they do. That's where the term alternative truth was coined. Right over there, Fox and Friends. Alternative truth. And they did it under DT, under MAGA, the first 2016, the first time he ran and won, you know, alternative truth, you know, because they didn't want to call him a liar, even though the man is a compulsive liar and he lies like he breathes. Oh, he just told a lie. You know, it's just in him to just lie. So they didn't want to offend him by calling him a liar. So they came up with the alternative truth. Alternative truth. It's the way he believes it happened. It's not the facts that happened. It's the way you believe it happened. You know, that's crazy. Truth has always been truth. No matter how you feel about it, how I feel it happened, how I feel it, the truth is the truth. There's always his story, and then there's the truth. You know, it's always been that way. But, you know, apparently they need alternative truth, you know, to make themselves feel better. Anyway, I digress. Drake got his alternative truth. And UMG, in their newest acts for dismissal, they tell Drake about his alternative truth. The fact that what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander with him or his lawyers. So while they're claiming defamation against Kendrick Lamar, oh, by the way, he's not suing Kendrick Lamar. No, they're not suing Kendrick Lamar. If anybody told you this was him suing Kendrick Lamar or this was over a rap beef, they're lying. That's not what this is about. This is about this whole lawsuit with Drake versus UMG, you know, according to them. This is about the big record label Universal not giving Drake his due, and Drake wanted to renegotiate his contract, and they used Kendrick Lamar to damage his goods and all this old bullshit. No, ain't none of that. Wow, ain't none of that real. None of that real. None of that. That's not why Drake went to sue them. Drake negotiating or renegotiating his contract, he wouldn't have took that to court. Drake would have just renegotiated his contract, period. Or he would have tried. Remember, tell Lucian, I'm tearing up the budget and said, fuck it. Remember, I mean, Drake's raps, they don't age well because he acts like he forgets what he said. Remember, he said he wouldn't even reply to a dude trying to battle him in a rap. The Control verse, he was mad that Kendrick did the Control verse because, according to him, it wasn't real because I seen you afterwards and it was love. Drake, that's how it's supposed to be. Dumb motherfucker. Because it's not about me hurting you. It's just rap. It's rap. It's competition. It's rap. And if you don't understand that, Drake, You're the one with the problem, not the rap fans, not Kendrick Lamar, not Joe Budden. It's you, Drake, with the problem, because you can rap fucked up shit about them, but they can't say nothing bad about you, right? That's basically that's how you feel. That's how you move. That's how you act. That's it. You don't even want LeBron James to listen to the song. You don't even want DeMar DeRozan to go to a Kendrick Lamar pop out concert. Since when do grown men get to dictate what other grown men do? Oh, I forgot. Drake's not a grown man. He's the boy. He's the boy. Like Kendrick said, we ain't seen the man yet. Where the man at? Because we want to believe the man. We want to squabble up with the man. We don't want to do nothing with the boy. Drake, when you gonna grow up? Drake ain't he pushing 40? Drake pushing 40, and you Drake stands out here acting like Drake in his early 20s or something, and he makes music for the young people. Drake said a line in this new song, "You the future, you the ribs for the new generation. Why they hating? Niggas hating, and I'm the Drake, you delusional, partner. You ain't teaching the new generation anything except for how to party, keeping the party lit, keeping the party going. Party. I ain't getting what he say. He ain't getting married because he's out here doing it big and doing it the right way. Because Drake, when you gonna grow up, bruh? See, that's the thing. When you're a man, you're a boy. When you're young, boys play with toys. Boys do boyish things. Boys grow up, become men. When you grow up and you mature and you become a man, you put those childish boy things away and you start to carry yourself as a man. We ain't seen that from Drake yet. So even in your rap career, your lyrics are supposed to like mature, like that. That's just my opinion. Let me shut up. Anyway, UMG said, man, they ain't going for it. You ain't going for it, Drake. UMG say, stop crying. Kendrick whooped on you lyrically, and you said you wasn't going to respond, but then you did respond. But what you're suing about is you not liking his lyrics. They demeaned you and put you down, but that's what happens in a rap battle. Funny how those old white men over at Universal know the rules of battle rap, but y'all academic, your GOAT Drake, he don't know the rules of battle rap. Yeah, I know. I heard the nigga say on the interview years ago that he's not a battle rapper, and that nigga, when you're an MC, nigga, you're every kind of rapper there is, nigga. So get out of here with that sucker shit, bro. Get out of here with that sucker shit, nigga. You snitched, you snitching, you're making up bullshit. And UMG said your first law suit, your first appeal to the court to bring the lawsuit, you never addressed the evidence that you had in your first brief. So once Drake and his lawyer teams found out that there were no bots used, they move on to a different claim. Now, Not Like Us is a violent song telling people to do something to Drake. That is the suckerest, snitchest shit I ever heard in my life, bro. Who gets mad over a rap song and you supposed to be a rapper? You get mad over a rap song, so you call the police? You call the police, nigga. Drake called the police and trying to fake like he ain't telling on Kendrick. He's telling on UMG. Man, UMG just ethered him again, man. People are saying that UMG is a better rapper. Lucian and the lawyers over there are better rappers than Drake right now, nigga. They serving you. They serving you, Drake, in the paperwork, in the briefs, man. I'm gonna get off it, man. They go to Drake and UMG go back to court next month, June. Hopefully the judge dismisses this whole shit. There's one line in there that says in UMG's ask for dismissal says that Drake never even showed the evidence from his first claims against UMG. He just moved on with some new claims. So we shouldn't even be here at another hearing. This shit should have got dismissed when Drake changed his, amended his plaintiveness, his complaints, his grievances, his crying. Oh, bitch ass nigga Drake, bro. But y'all go give him a hug. That's all he say he need. A hug. Hey, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We'll be back. Let me know what y'all think about Diddy being railroaded, because I think he's getting railroaded right in front of us. The judge is dropping charges left and right in the Fed's case, and then they just moving right along. They can't find the witnesses, and they just moving right along. You even got lawyers coming on TV talking about Diddy finna be in jail forever. But we ain't seen no evidence of anything except he whooped on Cassie. That was over 20 years ago, and they knew that. That looked like domestic violence. DV. But anyway, UMG served your boy Drake again. Y'all go read the rebuttal. Read it, man. It's gonna get good if they continue to move on with it. Otherwise, I see a dismissal coming up next month. This Billy Badass Butter TV, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. We going up. See y'all next time. Till then, subscribe, man, and comment, and let's go. Let's keep the convo going. It's been Freeway Conversations, man, with your boy, Billy Bad Butter. Or excuse me, your man. I'm a man, man. I ain't no boy. I'm your man, man. It's your man. It's your man. Well, we out, though. Gone.